Hey everyone, this is Lord Magicus. We're playing more Simic Merfolk in Modern. I think, this is the third time in a row we've been on the draw. However, our hand is fantastic. We're absolutely keeping this. We got a nice curve here with Dismember. That's pretty much what we want every time. Let's see what we got going on here. Misty Rainforest into Forest into Crashing Footfall Suspended. So we need like Force of Negation, basically, is what you're telling me. I mean, we should have a pretty reasonable match versus the Rhino deck. Like, if they're suspending this, like we've got time. This is a deck that generally gives us Island Walk too, which is nice. What is this? Petty Theft. Okay. I mean, I think we still need to get it online. We're gonna have what? I guess. Do we want to... I don't think there's any reality in which we care about whether we cast this turn because we're not. No, we could actually be attacking with it next turn, so we may as well play it. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Maybe we'll draw another Kumena speaker. That could matter. I'm not hugely concerned by Brazen Borrower. The only thing I'm hugely concerned about is like Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, so here is a problem is they could actually have like Shardless Agent and they're gonna just have like 4 Rhinos. I don't think we can beat that. And I think that's about what's gonna happen. Temur Ascendancy. Okay, actually, that's not the end of the world. We can live with this. Could be way worse. I do want to tick this up. Okay, so it's gonna be close. I need them to not like Cascade right now. So I think if they can Cascade this turn, then we are very close to dead. So we're gonna get attacked for 8, and then we're getting attacked for 16 next turn. Fuck me sideways. Why is it always this piece of shit? They exiled Fury to Fury me. Alright, now we're actually dead. We have actually lost the game here. Because now, what are they going to do? Like, there's so many ways this goes poorly for us now. Bone Crusher, great. Yeah, it has haste too. They draw a card. So like we're going to 16, and then next turn they're attacking us for 12. All right. Like the Rhinos are not bad. It's the Furies that are bad. Why can't I have Force of Will? If like this card is allowed to exist, then I should get Force. That's what I'm saying. All right. I don't think this matters because we're gonna get we're gonna get absolutely just decimated by this. They have 2 cards left. Here comes the Rhinos. They're gonna draw 2 cards off of this. It's gross. Like I can dismember one of them, but it's not particularly helpful to me. And I guess if they just draw a Cascade spell right now, we are actually just straight dead. I don't reasonably have a way that I can kill them. Maybe if I don't die here and I draw another Lord, I can potentially like survive. But if they cast Shardless, then we're dead. Because they'll have it's I think that's good enough. Because that's still 16, so we have to like throw away a creature and we're never coming back from that. Alright. We need Aether Gust, we need Chalice of the Void. Svyelun I think is too slow here. Unfortunately I need to keep the forces too. So I guess I'm going to get rid of 2 Tide Shapers. And you know what? No, I could get rid of the Dismembers. I don't think Dismember is actually very good. I guess that's fine. As much as I want to bring in Orb, I don't really think that I can. Okay, well. Alright, this is fine. We'll keep this. This hand's good. Still need to draw some interaction, though, like a Force, Chalice, and Aether Gust, something. So, we have, like, a bunch of draws that can do it. No! Why? Why is this happening to me? They exiled a Fury to put that in play. That's terrible. Now they can, like, turn 3 on the draw be doing this. So we need to draw Chalice, like, right away. Excuse me. This match is winnable. But, like, the biggest problem for us is, like, when we hit, you know, we're going up against Fury. Like, that card is just stupidly, stupidly powerful. I don't know. I guess here, if they have Rhinos, it's not over. We can potentially race it. They didn't fetch. Alright, well, I guess maybe that meant that they were trying to draw a land. So this might be Shardless Agent here. But I mean, I guess if it's just Rhinos, like, we might race that. So Shardless, like, it's not the end of the world. So we'll have Tide Shaper and this both in play, and we can attack for, like, what, 8 damage with Island Walk. And it should be difficult for them to, like, remove that stuff. We'll have a backup Lord for the last turn. I think Shardless plus the Rhinos is maybe not enough. They might go Temur Ascendancy again, but I think that they're going to Cascade. Prismari Command. Ooh, that's pretty rough. That was actually pretty gross. Alright, well, they're giving us another chance to draw Chalice, I guess. Well, there goes any hope of, like, racing this bullshit. Now if they Cascade, like, here's the like, they don't even need to win with Cascading now. Like, again, if they just cast Fury, we die. Because they'll just go 2-2, we have no board, and, like, that's it. The game is basically over. So what do they do? What now? Okay, Ascendancy. Sure. Not the end of the world. So what? Drawing a land here would be great. Not bad. I can live with that. Alright, maybe it's not hopeless yet. So basically, if we can get them to tap out for a Cascade spell and we force, then we're fine. Okay, here we go. I think this is the win, right? That force may have just saved our asses. Well, what does it even though? Like, here's the thing. I don't know if this actually matters, but I'm still going to force it anyway. Let's not give them the chance to draw more cards. Because I wouldn't have actually, like, still got... I still have Island Walk to kill you, so... What are they doing here? I guess just trying to draw 2 cards and hope they find something for this? Maybe they were just trying to draw, like, Fury, I guess. That might have worked. So, forcing it's still probably correct. Alright, I guess we're running this back. His hand is actually not all that good. I think we need to be way more aggressive. We have 4 lands here. I don't like this. I am willing... Well, this is not really much better, to be honest. But I have to. So what do I do with a hand like this? I guess I put Waterlogged Grove in the bottom. So then I have Force and then potentially Aether Gust in the future. It's not really much better. If they're smart, if they want to use Petty Theft, they'll use it on my upkeep. They shouldn't do it on their turn here. I think they're doing it. Like, this was just a mistake. Do it on my upkeep so I can't force it, dude. Like, come on. That's sloppy. Now I have a way to get the speaker in play, at least. Land would be appreciated. This isn't great. I don't have a way to deal with their Cascade now. I kind of needed to draw land there. It's not over yet. Like, still, if we draw land, like, Borrower can bounce a token and Gust can get rid of the other one, but I'm still not terribly happy about it. They're gonna... Are they gonna learn their lesson this time? I think they were thinking about petty thefting here, and they're like, oh yeah, Force of Negation's a card. If you're gonna do it right now. Okay, and this is sort of fine, because now I can flash Trickster in their turn. They have to know something's up, because I didn't play the Aether Vial, but I don't think I can afford to tap out here. I guess we're hoping that they don't have, like, Mystical Dispute. And here it comes, the Mystical Dispute. Okay. Nope. Still have 5 cards, which means they probably still have a Cascade spell in hand, and they just don't have a third land for it yet. And I don't want to tap out with this Aether Gust in case they find it. Yeah, because here, like, they could just choose to Cascade at any point. No reason to let them just do it. Yeah, here they can play around Force by doing this in my turn. This was a good play. I like what you're doing here. You played around Force this time. But unfortunately for you, I am playing the Aether Gust. But I guess if they had their own Force of Negation, that would be really strong. They put it on the bottom. That makes sense. So if I draw a land, I can play the Aether Vial at least. It's not terrible. It has another creature I can play, so... Kumena Speaker's just going to have to get the job done on its own. So now they're open to Cascade again, which is not good. Now they're going for it right now. Nope. Prismari! Yeah. That's good. Kills my only threat here. Lets them loot away some bullshit. I guess this means they have Mystical Dispute in hand. That's the only thing I think that can possibly mean right now. So this is going to get very difficult very quickly. They have to have another Cascade spell. Like, there's no way that they don't. They have 4 cards in hand. They didn't do anything with, like... what are they holding up? Like, Bone Crusher Giant or something? It doesn't make sense. It has to be something like that. And they didn't play a creature to try to, like, you know, get me. That wasn't bad. I can pitch one of these borrowers to deal with rhinos again. I guess that was fine. Like, that's an okay exchange. If they dispute this, that's sort of okay. Because then it means the Force of Negation's still live. Like, I kind of know they have that in hand, but I still need to get it out. So now if they go to Cascade, at least I can deal with it. Yeah. So I'm going to get hit for 4 here, which is not pleasant. This isn't something I really want to petty theft either. However, I have 2 Aether Vials, so it's sort of fine. It's still a close game. This is a good turn to, I think, crack this Waterlogged Grove for a card. So if I draw a Chalice, I want to play it right now. That's actually fantastic. That puts us very close to killing them. Looks like they just drew another land. That's okay. Kind of get... Well, I think if they had Bone Crusher Giant, they might have actually played it. I think it would have been smarter to play it. I could be wrong. Maybe they just have another Brazen Borrower. I mean, they could also just Cascade again here, but it looks like they might have Bone Crusher. I think it was much better to hit me in the face with that thing, to be perfectly honest. I guess I have to tick one of these up. Let's see. It's gonna get close. I thought about maybe just leaving the other vial back, but to be honest, like, they had 5 mana, so like it really felt like the smart thing for them to do would have been to put me to 7 with Bone Crusher and then just play the Bone Crusher. So I don't understand that. Sure, you killed off one of my lords. I mean, I guess that's fine, but like I don't know. I don't know if it was correct. I think I'm taking this. So I'm gonna vial in my own Brazen Borrower to try to attack them down. They didn't do anything again. You had this Bone Crusher you could have played here. Okay, I guess if this is what's going on, if they have another Cascade spell, I can't beat that because my hand just sucks. Sure, I guess. You have another Bone Crusher Giant or like a Petty Theft in your hand. I guess if you have 2 Bone Crushers, like, cool. I guess. Fire, alright. Even better. I have nothing. Like, I don't know. Like, we were just kind of fucked in this game. Where the fuck were you when I needed you? Like, this is too late now. I go to 2, they play Bone Crusher, and I don't have any actual draw that saves me from that. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, because we're gonna be at 2 life, and then like there's nothing I can possibly draw that's gonna keep me alive from both of these things. So I don't know. I mean, it's close. Like we definitely could have like done a little bit better here. They just kind of drew a lot of really powerful shit. Like, they got lots of 2-for-1s in this game. With these Prismari commands, like, and this Bone Crusher, and so it is what it is. Like we had, maybe if we had Chalice a little bit earlier in this game, we could have held something like Aether Gust or Force back, and maybe that would have been fine. But it was rough. That match is definitely like it's not too bad. Like it's close to even. I think I wouldn't say that we're definitely like favored heavily or anything like that, but we definitely have the tools to fight that match. It's not like elementals or something where it's like completely fucking unwinnable under most circumstances. Like, no, we do have tools to like beat the Rhino deck, just not this time. So it's kind of a disappointment, but you know what? That's just MTGO sometimes. You just don't draw everything you need every time that you're playing a league. So, that's how this goes. So it's all right. That's all I got for now. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Take it easy.